New Mexico is one of the leading producers of oil and gas in the U.S., and that means we're a big contributor to climate change. So how is the younger generation of New Mexicans feeling about the use of fossil fuel? Crystal Zima-Shelley hosts the podcast called Forces of Nature.
So governments and fossil fuel companies, they carry an immense amount of blame in all of this, in the predicament we're in now. But also, like, what good is it for us to just sit back and shake our pointed finger at them and just play the blame game? Because where is that going to get us?
New Mexico's salvation from fossil fuel dependency will likely come in the new form of new tech or new innovations. But UNM professor Andres Hernandez says that doesn't matter much if there are human barriers to implementing solutions.
The technology, we've got the resources, and we know how to do what's necessary. But all we lack is the political will and the imagination. So to me, all these things is more of a cultural and worldview and political battle than anything else.
Students here at the University of New Mexico told us how they feel about the use of fossil fuel and gas.
I think they're overused. I think we should move to more green, like algae.
I've heard that the governor and the federal government is trying to stop the fossil fuel industry in New Mexico, but I just don't know how true that is.
Oh, fossil fuels? I I feel like they're an essential part of our economy, and they're much needed.
I feel like it should definitely be slowed down. So there's just evidence that we're just ruining the planet with our use of excessive fossil fuels.
Felicia Gillian is an activist in the campus environmental group Leadership for Environmental Action and Foresight, known as LEAF. She says her generation feels the biggest burden of climate change.
And so my dad was like, why are all of these kids like so stressed out? And I tell him this: Dad, we are facing issues that your generations and generations past have never seen before, right? We are stressed because we are at a point of no return. It's hard because I think a lot of older generations are just so closed-minded. They don't realize the impact that they've made on this earth, and they don't realize that everything that they've done, we have to figure out a solution to it.
It's all about becoming involved. So, and you cite UNM LEAF. That UNM LEAF is awesome. That they are the organization, on campus who's doing more than anything else at UNM, in administration and whatever, our little department is doing. Like, they're making things happen.
Reporting in Albuquerque, I'm Aldo Jurado.
And Joaquin Gonzales.
New Mexico Newsport.